doing? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm still pinned down here a little bit. The storm has passed by, but it still ran a little bit, and I worked too hard today to get my clothes dry. I had to use the sunlight and all that stuff. We got it done though. Still kind of rain a little bit, but we're still heading south on 9. I don't know. We're still heading south on the US 1. I don't know if I hit that or not. I'll have to feed back later. But I want to tell you all a story. Something you've never heard about me before. There's only a handful of people that know this story about me. Only a handful. But now I'm going to release it to the population. About 20 miles south of Tallahassee, Highway 19. Plow! Get hit by this car, Thank God it was a Volkswagen. It was this college girl, But she hit me pretty hard, man. I had 3 whole thoughts go through my head, as to what just happened to me. Of course, the first thought was, I just got hit by a car. And of course, the second thought that went through my head was, because I'm up in the air like this, And the second thought to me is, look how pretty the stars are here tonight, man. The stars are looking really pretty tonight, And then the last thought that went through my head was, oh man, this is gonna hurt. And bam, I hit the ground. Anyway, starts a lawsuit. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm laying there, and I can see, she launched me like, I don't know, at least 20 feet, I went right into the, into the bushes, And when I landed, of course, the first thing I started doing, is like, I started feeling, any bones sticking out or anything, because I was feeling pretty good, really, for considering that I just got hit by a car. My ass hurt like you wouldn't believe, because my ass took out her rear view mirror on the passenger side. I've kept that as a trophy, but I'm not telling anybody where it's at. But anyway, I'm laying on the ground. I'm like, all right, freshly run over by a car here, Okay, all right, we can deal with it. And I'm low to the ground because there is no moon. It was dark as shit. And there's no street lights. This is 20 miles south of Tallahassee on Highway 19. I don't know if you've ever been out there, but it's dark. It's dark. And I can see all of the, all the bits of my bike scattered across the highway, So I start crying, but I see my backpack, and I know that's where my telephone is. Flip phone. It was a flip phone because they hadn't invented. Well, maybe they had them, whatever, but I certainly couldn't afford them. And I go to the phone, and I'm like, hey, I just got run over by a car, And they're like, where you at? And I'm like, in the darkness, And like, oh, we can try and go. Just within seconds, of that, I dropped the phone because this 2 little old couple come up to me. And they pulled over and they come to me, you okay? We saw what happened. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine, Do you see any bones sticking out? And they're like, no, all your bones are still in, but I'm still afraid to, stand up because my my hind end is not in good shape. I don't know if you've ever been hit with the mirror of a Volkswagen at 65 miles an hour, but let me tell you something. It hurts, man. I've been paddled before. It's like all the paddlings you've ever had in your life, take them all in one shot. You know, like, I mean, it was, you know, I mean, from the top of my hip all the way down to my ankle, man. The whole leg, you know, my whole left leg was, you know, just blue, you know, black and blue and purple and. Anyway, the little old couple, they, you know, like, you know, we don't want to get involved, you know, like, it's okay, you know, don't worry about it. And just even before I leave, the girl that hit me actually turned around and came back, you know, and she pulled right up and in a little Volkswagen there, you know, and you know, put the lights on me, whatever, and I'm still kind of laying on the ground, and you know, my bicycle is destroyed. It's destroyed, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 20 pieces, man. How I survived that, I don't know. But she comes up to me and she's, you know, she's crying, you know. I'm so sorry. I'm like, hey, baby, it was an accident, you know, it's an accident, you know. And I know she hit me because she was texting. You know, she wasn't paying attention because the berm on Highway 19, you can park a fire truck in it. It's that wide, and I got video and proof of this. Like I'm saying, everything I say is true. You know, it's true. I can prove everything I say. So I'm like, you know, the little old couple, they're walking away, whatever, and you know, I'm laying there, and you can hear the cops coming out. But the girl's already there, and she walks up to me, and I'm laying on the ground, and she's like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, it's okay, you know, it was just an accident, you know. But as she walks up to me, she's wearing this really, really short skirt, you know, and I can see right up it, you know. I'm laying there on the ground, looking up at this college girl's panties, you know. It was like the best night of my life, man. I'm like, you know, you can hit me with your Volkswagen anytime you want, as long as you know, walk back up to me, you know, like that. But I never sued her. I didn't. She was a beautiful girl. And she was a good Christian, because when that summer she was going to go to, because you know, me and the lawyers, well, I could tell you some funny stories about this lawsuit, man. I could, man. But I'm trying to make a long story short, man. She was a good girl, man. You know, I don't remember what she was going to do there in college, or whatever. But she was going from there to go do missionary work in Africa. And I told the lawyers, you're not gonna, you don't touch that girl. You know, she learned her lesson. She did. She did the honorable thing to turn around and come back. You know, and she did. And so I never did any harm to her. You know, hopefully she'll tell all her friends, don't text while you drive. You know, maybe she'll become the next leader of, you know, don't text and drive. You know. As a professional driver, you know, that really pisses me off, guys. You know. All right. So let me finish the story, because this one's gonna kill y'all. So I get run over by this girl that I got to look up her skirt. The ambulance finally shows up. It was the Three Stooges, it was, man. It was the Three Stooges. And if y'all ever watch this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. But the Three Stooges finally show up and they drag me to the hospital. Oh no, wait a minute, that was Boca Raton. That was Boca Raton. No, it wasn't. That was that place, man. That was Tallahassee, man. That was the Three Stooges, man. They did, man. It was the Three Stooges that picked me up. And I kept telling the girl, look, hey, listen, man, just buy me a new bike so I can keep going, And they were like, no, you can't do that. And these Three Stooges pinned me into. So I wound up going to the hospital. My whole left leg is all. This is where I'm getting to a point here. I know this is dragging out. It's gonna be. You're just gonna have to try. This is one of those. You're gonna have to try to prove me wrong, kind of things. They take these X-rays of my leg because I got hit. She saw when she hit me. It was like, Theodore in the side pocket. It's kind of like one of those deals. So my whole left leg was all effed up, foobar. My hand, my arm, and my hand. My hand in particular. And this is where the story is going. So they take all these X-rays, They take all these X-rays, And the doctor, and after the X-rays, they wheel me back into wherever they keep you. That little dead zone that you're in. It's like, they're gonna let me die here, kind of places. The doctor comes in, and of all the X-rays they took like a dozen of them, but she only comes in with one X-ray. And she says, Mr. Onstott, can you explain to me how? And she immediately grabs my left hand here, and she hands me the X-ray, and I take it in my right hand, and I'm looking at it, and she just starts twisting my hand on me. She goes like, can you explain to me how that piece of metal is in your hand? It's right there. As soon as I saw it, of course, I already knew the phenomenon of alien implants, and that's what I talked about. It's an alien implant, ma'am, and it fits all the criteria. It does. It's shaped like a triangle. It's right up next to the bone there. It fits all the criteria of an alien implant. And I wonder how many of us are tagged. Now, most people, I knew the phenomenon. Because I'd already discovered YouTube, and I kind of knew, I've seen some videos about that phenomenon. But all those people that were, they all had memories of being abducted by aliens. I was abducted by an alien, and they stuck that shit in my foot or my hand, stuck shit up in other places too, from what I hear, and but I have no memories like that. I have woken up in a few places like, how the fuck did I get here, but I'm pretty sure that was alcohol, and not some, green slimy guys from Mars, pretty sure. I was just drunk, But there it is. It's in there. And how I got in there, I don't know, man. Not only has that hospital got a copy of it, my lawyer's got it, that lawyer at the time's got a copy of it, the chiropractor's got a copy of it, and I can walk into anybody that's got an X-ray machine, and I can stick my hand and go ahead and take an X-ray, and there it is, man. It's there. I have an alien implant. It fits all the criteria. It's shaped like a triangle. It's iron, and right up next to the bone. I don't know, man. Somebody tagged me. I don't blame them. I'd tag me too. Look, guys, the rain is settling down, man. I say we keep going south. You know, we got a telephone today, man. We got a little telephone. That's like, that kind of makes me an archaeologist. All right, man. After this one, I'm probably going to go find a place to go lay down for a little bit. We'll head towards the beach. We're running down US 1 here because there's lots of opportunities. But everything is closed now. There's really nothing open. It's the middle of the night, morning. But that's our best operating hours. maybe we'll cut over to A1A over there and go that way. Alright guys, well, I hope I get a couple of comments about the alien implant. Stay out of trouble, guys. Hang on a minute. Alright, he's not gonna hurt me. Alright, I'll talk to you later, guys.